It's patch week in Marvel Strike Force. Elite 6s and 7s won't give you a minion anymore. We have the anniversary event and Pocket Dimension is back. We'll cover this and more in the UK's #1 Marvel Strike Force podcast, the MSF Pod. Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to episode 65 of the UK's #1 podcast on Marvel Strike Force, the MSF Pod. This podcast covers everything that's happening in the world of Marvel Strike Force, which is a mobile hero collector game available wherever you play your mobile games. We are the lads from 4Play Gaming. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/4playuk. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and tell your alliance mates about us if you enjoy this podcast. And a massive thank you to you for your support. We are looking for MSF Pod sponsors, so if you are interested, send us an email to 4pgamingteam@gmail.com. Now, introducing the crew today, we have the kitman and resident expert on all things Marvel, Digz. How you doing, mate?
I'm good. You all right?
I'm very well, mate. And my name is Luke. All right, buddy, first and foremost, did you get any good pulls this week? Any upgrades, red stars, and what have you been working on team-wise?
Did I get any good red stars this week? Yeah. I mean, nothing particularly amazing. I got a 5 red star shocker, I think. But
Okay.
again, just have like a standard red star orb. So
There's a Steel Panther song joke there. I'm not going to go there. It's too early for YouTube, so we'll leave it.
Ruin that parental advisory immediately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I got that, which was welcome. I enjoyed that.
Fantastic.
Sort of, I suppose. He'll do. And then I don't think I've pulled anything else of note, to be honest. I've got 4 red stars on Doctor Strange Heartless.
Okay.
But it was out of an Elite 4, so
Nice.
I mean, it's not, that was an awesome pull out of a red star. It was out of an Elite 4 anyway, so
That's good. I've seen a lot of people frustrated at the pulls on him for whatever reason. So
yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's always the way, isn't it? Whenever you're trying to get something, it never goes your way. So that was good. What have I been working on? I have been working on God, what have I been working on? I feel like I have leveled people up this week. I think I took Scarlet Witch up a little bit more in readiness for Pestilence Team Dark Hold.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, not a whole lot else, to be honest. Been waiting to see what's coming in the pike. I'm doing a bit of Marvel Horde Force, I think. Just getting ready for the stuff that's inbound.
Yeah, okay, that's smart. I like that.
Yeah, I'm all about those horsemen, mate. I can't wait.
We're coming up to the old to that event, aren't we? The Scourge Event. So I think like you said, I think it's smart to hold some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Well, for me, I've got all of my Dark Hunters up to 65. I don't know why, but I figured why not.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not really working on anyone else at the moment. I just got them all to 65. They're fun. They're fun to play with. It's nice to have a sort of newer team. Looking forward to seeing Blade get into that team at some point, hopefully.
Yeah.
If I keep saying it, we can maybe will it into existence. I don't know. Apart from that, mate, not a whole lot. I'm similar to you. I'm waiting to see what they're going to do in regards to the Scourge Event, like what we're going to need to upgrade and stuff like that. But that's it for me. In regards to pulls, I pulled 5 red on DS Heartless. That's what I'm going to start calling him now, DS Heartless, just because it's way quicker than Doctor Strange Heartless. There we go. So DS Heartless, 5 red on him. And I did, after I got that, I got all excited and I was like, right, I've got heaps of cores, so let's throw some at him. And I did enough to unlock him ahead of the event campaign. So it's back to Marvel Horde Force until that event campaign, which is starting, I think, in a couple of weeks, maybe next week. I can't remember.
Nice.
So that's good. So we're both a couple of happy chappies then.
Very much so, mate. Very much so.
Indeed. Okay. So before we go any further, I just want to start off with an apology for all of you that listened last week. I want to apologise to Scopely. So last week we complained and moaned and were super negative about the beta raid. Now, I just want to say that the beta raid is not the problem. We apologise. We got it wrong. We're the worst. It's the gamma raid that is the problem, and it's the absolute drizzling. Please fix it. Please give us something other than Kree, Wakandan, and Pimtech for those lanes. Everything else is fine. Just please gamma raid. It's the gamma raid that's the worst. And that's the end of that.
It is awful, that raid. It's just so bad.
It's the absolute worst.
Please, for the love of God.
Yeah, I'll do whatever you want. You know what I mean? I'll upgrade. I'll take all my minions to gear tier 15. Whatever you want, Scope, I'll do it. Just honestly, anything but the gamma raid. Is it the gamma raid we're complaining about? I've forgotten. Yeah, it is gamma, isn't it? I always forget. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to say gamma, and if I'm wrong, I'll apologise again next week. Right. Okay. So obviously it's patch week this week, which is exciting. So obviously the game went down for, it was quite a long period of time, wasn't it, on Wednesday for us in the UK. So a load of new things happened. We'll get into the patch notes in a minute. The biggest thing sort of for me was this character number 5, or Mamba number 5, character number 5, Madeline Pryor. She was that mystery 5th character that no content creator knew anything about. How did you feel about that? Like, do you know anything about Madeline Pryor? Or
no, and I in all honesty, I haven't really looked into it even after they announced that. I didn't venture in and have a look. But yeah, it's mate, I'll take any new character. I'll take that all day.
It's interesting. I mean, I think the only negative was that because they kept it quiet, she's like and she's going on straight onto a war defense team. I don't know how I don't know how hyped for her people are going to be unless they're massive avid comic readers and know the character.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, we'll talk about her in a little bit because we've got a kit in today's blog post. But have you seen the character model?
No.
No,
I've not seen anything about it. All right. I think you might send me a picture of it, but it was not the best screenshot in the world.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm rubbish at those. But I mean, yeah. I mean, there she is. The character model is awesome. Looks like something looks like something that should be painted on the side of a roadie's Winnebago. You know what I mean? Wicked. I'm all about that. So yeah, looking forward to getting into that. But for now, let's get into these. Let's get into the patch release notes. So, do you want to start, and then we'll go bullet point for bullet point?
Yeah, sure thing, mate. Yeah. So, recruit Apocalypse's first horseman in the Morgan Le Fay Pestilence Scourge event. Conquer a map of nodes in a quest for the highest run score possible. Earn more points by adjusting the difficulty and activating Scourge effects to either bolster enemies or cause detrimental effects to you, to your team on a run. The higher the run score, the more Morgan Le Fay shards you can earn.
And arriving over the course of this release, enhance your roster with 5 new playable characters: Morgan Le Fay, Doctor Strange, DS Heartless, Agatha Harkness, Wong, and Madeline Pryor.
And then ability and stat improvements for Scarlet Witch, Strife, Mystique, and Mr. Sinister.
The new costumes for Polaris, Misty Knight, classic Black Bolt. We're getting that for free, aren't we? The Black Bolt Strike Anniversary costume.
Yes.
And Moon Knight, Mr. Knight, which is Moon Knight in a suit.
Love to see that.
Yeah. And then next we've got the new Scourge event, Pestilence, and character shards. We know about that. Then next up is that.
Celebrate Marvel Strike Force's 4th anniversary with the Celebration Incantation event. Which
has gone live for us now. We'll talk about that in a bit. Assemble a top squad with the limited time unyielding trait for DS Heartless's event campaign, Forbidden Knowledge.
And then event campaign updates, new heroic difficulty and updated rewards. Heroic difficulty rewards Teal Gear. On completing a heroic difficulty mission, automatically earns first time rewards for both hard and heroic difficulty.
Settings update. The settings menu has been modified. The web hub can be accessed at marvelstrikeforce.com. Goody gumdrops.
Login achievement update. New login achievements added, and gold has been added to several existing login achievements.
Red Star update. Minions have been removed from Elite 6 Star Orbs and 7s. 2 additional slots have been added to the supply section of the Elite store. That's probably the biggest thing from this update so far, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's good. Roster update. Improved sorting functionality by Red Star promotions and new non-minion filter added.
And real-time arena update. A requeue button now appears post-match, so you can immediately start another battle with the same squad. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Advanced option update. Now you can hide unusable saved squads.
Another advanced option is item counts in the store will show by default starting at level 40.
And then lastly, advanced option update. The quick alliance menu will show by default starting at level 50.
Boom. Okay. They go into a load of bug fixes and stuff like that, which isn't overly exciting or interesting, to be perfectly honest, is it?
I don't think we need to cover all of them shot by shot, do we?
No, exactly. Yeah. I mean, like the thing that's really bothering me about bugs while we're talking about it is the anomaly detected. That's still coming up all the time. Drives me mad. Like, I don't know, like it doesn't seem to be able to handle if you like jump out of the app to send a text or something, or to do something and then jump back in. I don't know if that's the same for you on your phone.
Do you know what? In all honesty, I don't have a lot of issues with it, to be honest.
Okay.
It happens every now and again, but it's usually if I've been away from the app from a little while and come back, and it doesn't make you restart the game, and then like sometimes after playing it for like a minute or something, then it will tell me to restart if I go to buy something in the store or something. But it doesn't. Yeah, like I say, it doesn't happen that often for me. I'm quite lucky.
Okay, good. Okay. Right, so let's go into this known issue. A bug was partially corrected that caused some players to not load past 13% while connecting via mobile data with certain carriers. Oh, this is when they blame T-Mobile. Those affected players can now connect, but might see the game stall when downloading assets. As a workaround, connect via Wi-Fi, and in options, go to advanced, toggle the feature, download all assets on Wi-Fi. After all assets have been downloaded, there shouldn't be any connection issues via mobile data. We're working to correct this asset download issue. Now, I think from memory, Adam had that issue, didn't he, when he was in another country? Is that right?
Yeah, he might have said something about that, actually, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right, okay. So it then goes into character updates. We covered Scarlet Witch last week, didn't we? So we don't need to go through that. Nothing else has been added.
Don't need to be disappointed by her a second time.
Okay, there have been improvements to Strife. Should we run through the stats and then just go through the news? Yeah? Or
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, so he's had a boost to health, 35%, 15% damage, 20% armor, 30% focus, and 45% resistance. And his new text on his special adds on ward defense. If Mystique is an ally, barrier all allies for 25% of his character's max health. His new ultimate adds on kill, gain 1 taunt up to a maximum of 3, and if charged, clear charged. Meh. And then his new passive adds, while this character has charged, gain 500% resistance, and on ward defense, if Mystique is an ally and health is at full at the start of the match, gain charged. So it's just going to be hard to put stuff on at the start of the match until he takes a turn.
Yeah. And then Mystique, she's got improvements to her health, damage, armor, focus, and resist, and then her basic.
Yeah, so basic has added Madeline Pryor to her basic. So it now reads, if Magneto or Madeline Pryor is an ally, copy all positive effects except taunt, and on war defense, when this character performs a counterattack or assist, apply 1 bleed. And her special has added, it's had a boost to the damage up to 255 from 240, and attack 3 additional targets that do not have stealth for 185, up from the old 170. And they've also added, if Madeline Pryor or Magneto is an ally, this attack is unavoidable. And then her ultimate has gained on war defense. This attack is unavoidable. This attack targets a non-summoned enemy with the lowest speed instead of the primary target, ignoring taunt and stealth. And on more defense, apply taunt to the primary target. And on more defense, if this character has 3 or more order allies, apply stun to that target. So That's made her ultimate much better because her old ultimate was terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't great, was it?
That's awful. It was the drizzles, the drizzlers.
And our boy Mr. Sinister got a well-deserved rework.
Did it? The health, damage, armor, and resist have all been buffed. His new ultimate has added on ward defense. This ability targets the non-summoned enemy with the highest damage instead of the primary target, ignoring taunt and stealth. This ability can target Dark Phoenix.
Okay.
So made that much better because you put that was always my issue with Mr. Sinister. You throw more defense and you're rolling the dice with who he clones.
Yeah.
He could clone Doctor Doom or he could clone Greg.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now that they've added that, he's always going to take the highest damage. So he's going to clone Doom, Phoenix, Black Bolt.
Okay, yeah.
What's his name? Adam Warlock, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Icarus. So he's going to be cloning the. It's not necessarily going to be the best target, but there's a much higher chance of him cloning the best target, or at least he's going to be cloning someone that's going to be of use.
So they've basically given him a brain. They've, you know what I mean? They've given him better AI. Like, that's wicked. Okay, that's fantastic. Well, okay, so yeah, so I mean, by the time you guys hear this, obviously the patch notes have been out for a couple of days. We're aware of a few things that have come out and stuff, and I will try my best to throw said info at you as quickly as possible. We know that Wong, for example, is going to be a blitz. We got an in-game notification about that, so we'll probably get that next week. So not this coming week, the week after, and then the weekend following that weekend as well, I imagine, for 2 weeks. So that's something to look forward to. More blitzing. Yeah, I mean,
I felt absolute filth this week when I blitzed for about 13 million for Electro.
Yeah,
I was livid.
Yeah,
I hate myself. Disgusting.
And it's disgusting. It's not going to get any better either. Yeah.
No, exactly. No, I mean, I'm hammering the blitz because of this goddamn Cauldron event. The Cauldron event's going to end, and they're going to make me blitz for Wong. Stop it. Make it stop.
Yeah. I mean, they basically, I believe it was Boylon, who's like the king of maths, on this game. And I think he basically said, if you've got like full 30, if you've got like the full team set up in blitz, I think it's only going to take like 6 rotations. By the sound of it, if you want to grind for the Cauldron event, you can literally clear all of the milestones. So that's good. So if you're willing to grind, great. Yeah. So
get bored of grinding, and also I don't have 30 blitz teams.
No, that's all right. Doesn't matter, mate. It's literally just wins. It's just, and just accumulate. As long as you're accumulating and spending the currency, it's like, I think it's spending 6K a day or something.
Yeah, I've been hammering through the I saved up a load of web rewards as well. So today I claimed all those rewards. I spent loads of energy as well. So
brilliant, yeah. Because that counts towards it as well, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah, exactly, yeah. So I've spent 2,400 cauldrons, and I've still got 4,000 left. So
oh, nice. Okay,
not too bad. And I've still got another blitz rotation to go as well.
Boom. That's good, mate. I mean, I haven't really looked at the milestones, to be perfectly honest, towards the end of them. But the most important thing to get is the new gear piece, isn't it? You get 25.
Yeah, it's the only thing I care about.
Yeah, so you get 25 superior tempered osmium, don't you? So
yeah, the osmium. Yeah, so you get the first lot of purple osmium at 18. And you get 18 lots of it in purple, and then you get another 25 of it in gold at 29, and then you get 2 at 35 and 2 at 40, and then 4 at 44.
Yeah,
but I don't think I'm going to get to 44. I mean, I might do, to be fair. It's if I keep with the same amount that I've earned today every day, then technically I could. But I had a boost from some of the web rewards I'd kept, and also I'm back to work next week, so we all know it's going to go pear shaped then.
Right. Yeah. I tell you what, man. I really like the look of that Elite 6 at the end.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
I really like the look of that. Oof. Oh, it's only half an Elite Six.
Yeah.
Ah.
Even like half better than nothing.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, yeah, and I'm gonna be grinding my my butt off for it. So yeah. Okay, so speaking of new events, let's jump back to the old event. Obviously, Morbius's event has wrapped up. The Flesh and Blood blitzing part of the event. How did you get on with that in the end?
I finished that surprisingly. So I finished
Brilliant.
both of the 4-day milestones,
Okay.
and then found out as I was getting towards the end of the second lot that you can't finish the 8-day milestone with them. You have to spend money, and I was just like, well, I'm not doing that. But that's fine.
Yeah. Again, I mean, again, they I don't think they said that, but like if there was like a little, like, you know, like on like paper where like, you know, like back in school when there's like a little like sort of line and then like the scissors, like if there was just if there was that with like just like a wallet like in between those last two things, then I'd be fine with that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, how did you get on with the M'Baku assassin orbs? Oh no, sorry, the mystic assassin orbs. How did you get on with those?
Awful. I like every time I opened them, it was just almost food every time.
Yeah.
There was nothing remotely good coming out there for me. I'm sure there was somebody in there that I quite wanted, and I think I got him like once. I can't remember who it was.
Cloak.
Oh, it was a Cloak. Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah. Then yeah, I think I got him like once or twice. He's still not even 5-star. My Cloak drives me mental. He's never in the store. Like I never get him out of orbs. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Like Dagger's closer to 6 than he is to 5.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I need like 5 more shards on Dagger to get to 6.
Nightmare. The rumor is that she's going to end up going into the raid store as well.
Good.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that, but that's not confirmed. That's just all speculation.
Speculate to accumulate, mate.
Indeed. Okay, so let's get into this week's blog post while we're here, and literally just dropped. We're doing this on a Friday night because we are busy for the rest of the weekend, going to a grappling event. So this week's blog post is Shades of Jean Grey. So greetings, commanders, and they're announcing Madeline Pryor. Should we go paragraph for paragraph, mate?
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay, so ever since Sabretooth took his adamantium talents to the Weapon X team, Mr. Sinister experienced a mutant gene gap amongst his marauders. We'll soon be filling that gap with Sinister's favourite solution to problems, a clone. Marauder fans rejoice and welcome the newest member to the team. Everyone else prepare for a rejuvenated battlefield threat.
Obsessed with harnessing the power of a potential offspring between Cyclops and Phoenix, the master geneticists, Mr. Sinister, pursued this goal by secretly obtaining a genetic sample of Phoenix and producing a clone. Sinister gave the clone the name Madeline Pryor, Pryor as a pun due to the clone's prior existence. Outrageous. Filled her head with false memories and manipulated Cyclops into marrying her. Madeline and Cyclops eventually had a son. Oh my God! Nathan Summers. But when Phoenix was resurrected from the dead, Cyclops left Madeline and the baby to be with his once lost love. Jealous and enraged from her abandonment, Madeline aligned herself with the extra-dimensional demons in exchange for their help in exercising vengeance against Cyclops. As a clone of Phoenix and now calling herself the Goblin Queen, Madeline Pryor is a powerful psychic mutant and possesses the abilities of telekinesis, reality warping, telepathy, and psionic energy projection, among other powers. After becoming the Goblin Queen, Madeline's powers expanded to include dark magic casting and summoning demons and other entities from the limbo dimension. How low can you go?
The Goblin Queen. What about the old Goblin King? Is David Bowie, isn't it? From Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Dance, magic dance. What a film. Okay, and yeah, so I mean, I love Cyclops. I was not aware of this storyline at all.
No, I wasn't either.
Yeah.
I thought Cable was just the son of Cyclops and Jean Grey from the future. I mean, maybe it's one of those things where it's more new age and it's the newer branch of comics, or maybe it's just something I've never heard of.
Yeah. What a horrible love triangle. You know what I mean? Like you've got like Phoenix, who's arguably the most powerful being in the universe, and then you've got her clone. I mean, geez. Yeah, nightmare. So Madeline Pryor joins the Marauders as a controller and slots into the position vacated by Sabretooth. She features solid focus and base damage, which amplify her powerful abilities. Madeline's presence allows the Marauders to replace the damage lost with Sabretooth's exit from the team, as well as overcome some of the current counters. One such counter to Madeline's adversaries is her anti-mind control mechanic, which allows her to mind control her own allies for an attack. Madeline Pryor's abilities work best with her Marauders team, but she can also be a powerhouse on her own, especially if she squares off against controllers and support characters. So let's get into her kit, mate.
Indeed. So traits: villain, global, mutant, controller, marauder. So you got base. Oh, sorry, yeah, we'll go to passive first. Yeah.
Okay.
So passive, Goblin Queen. When an enemy attacks any Emma Frost, Marauder, or cloned ally below 50% health, mind control the ally with the highest damage to attack the enemy. The controlled character gains 30% damage for this attack. That is a really good start. That's a good start. I like that.
Yeah.
Gain 20% focus. Marauders gain 20% focus. Gain 20% damage. Marauders gain 20% damage. Gain 50% chance to assist on non-attack abilities. Nice. On war defense, gain 50% resistance per enemy brawler. On war defense, lower crit chance by 50% for all mutant enemies. And on war defense, on spawn, fill speed bar by 30% for a random Strife ally. Nice. Good. So basic, Psionic Smite. Attack primary target for 300% damage and flip one positive effect. And on war defense, flip 3 additional positive effects on the primary target. Not bad. Special Hellfire Vortex. Energy cost 6/6. Attack all enemies for 300% damage and apply defense down for 2 turns. If Cyclops, Phoenix, or Dark Phoenix is an enemy, bonus attack all enemies for an additional 300% damage. That's good.
Wow.
Apply offense down for 2 turns to all brawlers and blaster enemies. Apply disrupted for 2 turns to all protector and controller enemies. Apply ability block to 2 turns for all support enemies. This attack cannot be counterattacked, and on war defense, this attack is unavoidable. And apply ability block to all enemy protectors.
That's wicked.
That's
yeah.
I mean, more for you if you put her on war defense and then you attack her with an X-Men team. I mean, that would just be idiocy, but
yeah, that's really cool. I like that.
That is good. And then Brimstone Meteor. It's a cool name. Energy cost 4/6. Flip all positive effects on the primary target, then attack primary target for 600% damage and prolong the duration of all negative effects by 1. And I do note there, it quite often says that it doesn't do this, but it hasn't said doesn't prolong trauma, doesn't prolong stun or anything like that. So that's good. And on war defense, this attack targets the most injured non-summoned enemy. This attack can target Dark Phoenix. And on war defense, on kill, generate 2 ability energy for a random Mr. Sinister ally. Lovely. And on war defense, this attack cannot be blocked. Again, pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good kit, to be fair. Like that.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Like, I mean, it's a pretty cheap ultimate compared to some of the more recent ones, but
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we're going all out on the recent ones. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like that. It's I would say she's probably better than Sabretooth, so
yeah.
Good replacement. I wish they'd just give Emma that Marauder tag now. Or give us a 5th Marauder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Has she still not got the Marauder tag?
No.
Ah,
I
brutal.
don't think so.
Okay. Right, okay, so next up in this week's blog post, we've got the Forbidden Knowledge event campaign. So a portal of opportunity is opening on April 4th with DS Heartless's Forbidden Knowledge event campaign. Join DS Heartless with Scarlet Witch as they seek out a dark mystical anomaly which threatens space and time. This event campaign will feature the new heroic difficulty, which will require you to have at least 5 characters with a limited time unyielding trait. Here are the recommended character details for each heroic mission. Right. Should we go bullet point for bullet point, or?
That's right. I'll just came through it. It's not a problem. So, mission 1, obviously the characters are provided. Then mission 2, you're talking level 70, gear tier 12, 5553, 5 stars, and T1 ISO 8 level 1. And then mission 3, slight increase up to 71, 13, 5553, 5 stars, level 2 on the ISOs. Mission 4, 72, still gear tier 13, It's recommending 65553. I mean, I would never recommend that. I would never recommend being the first thing you level up is someone's basic. I can't think of any character that I would do that on first. But there you go. 5-star still and still ISO level 2. Mission 5, level 74, still gear tier 13, still 65553, but we're going up to 6 stars and ISO at level 3. And then mission 6, level 76, still gear tier 13, it's now 6653, 6 stars and ISO at level 3. And then mission 7, level 78, gear tier 14 now, 6663, and again, highly unlikely that you're putting everyone's abilities up to 6 and not their passive. 6-star and then up to ISO at level 4. And then mission 8, level 81, gear tier 14 still, 6664, 7 stars and still level 4 on the ISOs. And then mission 9, level 85, gear tier 15, 6664 on the abilities, 7 stars and T1 ISO 8 level 5. So we had a look at these characters earlier, didn't we? The unyielding. And there's a pretty good selection from memory, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. I mean, my concern here is the level 85. Right.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't necessarily agree with level 85 because the boosts you get for level up aren't that much. Like if you look at, I mean, my highest character out of the unyielding is Gamora. She's not level 85, but she is 183k.
Wow. Okay.
My argument is that she is high enough for that mission. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's 7 red. She's level 80. She's gear tier 15, yeah, and she's ISO blue level 3.
Right. Okay.
So I've done it in other places. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Okay. I mean sorry. Go on. No, go on.
I was going to say similarly with Deathpool, she's the next highest character. She's only 143k. But again, she's not level 85, but she is ISO 8 level 3, blue. She's 7775, gear tier 15.
Yeah.
Only 5 red. And if I were to put her up to 85, it doesn't actually show you. I'll tell you what, let's just do it and I'll see the difference in power. So right now, she's 143,239 at level 80. If I take her up to 85, it's actually a bigger boost than I expected, to be fair. It's 158.
Okay.
I thought it would only put on about 10k, but it's put on 15. But even so, I think depending on if you're higher in other areas, I don't necessarily know if you need to be level 85 for it, because they're not requirements, they're suggestions.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not saying the character has to be level 85 to attempt the mission. They're just saying that you probably need to be, recommendations is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
You probably want to have the character at 85. But again, if you've got them, because they're saying 7 stars as well, very few of my characters are at 7 stars.
Yeah, that was my initial worry, getting everyone to 85, 7 stars, because then my unyielding team gets a lot smaller.
Yeah, so I'm banking on them being 80 instead of 85, get it 15, but then being 7775 or 6774 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then maybe 5 or 6 red, but then T3 ISO 2s.
Yeah.
Sorry, T2 ISO 3 even.
Yeah.
So my team for this, I suspect, will be Gamora, Deathpool, Nebula, and then I will either I'll probably try it with Spider-Punk and Scarlet Spider and see how I get on. Yeah, in fact, I think I will do that because I want to 3-star it. There's no point putting Phoenix in without Beast. And there's no Beast.
Yeah.
Or, seeing as the energy refreshes every time, if I've unlocked Doctor Strange by then, Doctor Strange Heartless, I'll just start buying some more, unlock him, and then just level him up to the max 11, just use his ultimate every turn. Wipe everyone to smithereens.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested to see how we get on with that, because this is obviously the first time we've got this new difficulty level. So I'm excited to see what we need. And again, it's not the end of the world, is it? You just try it out. If it doesn't work, try something else.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, interesting. So the heroic difficulty will reward teal gear, and completing a heroic difficulty mission will automatically earn first time rewards for both the hard and heroic difficulties. Don't miss the exciting event and risk wondering what if Doctor Strange Heartless was on my roster. So there you go. Yeah, interesting stuff.
When does that start? Sorry, I know it's just up there. I just missed it.
The 4th of April, I believe. Yeah.
4th of April. So what's that? Week today? No?
Yeah.
No?
So,
Let's have a look at the calendar up. Let's have a goosey gander.
it's
week Monday.
Yeah, week Monday.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, just while we're talking about that, there's no, I mean, I'll just refresh the blog while we're talking. I mean, we're doing this sort of, like I say, on the Friday night, but this I don't understand this. Like we had a quick chat about this before we started.
Mate.
Sorry?
Then we just talk about it. We don't need them.
Yes. And usually the blogs come out. It's gone live. We've got mention of an event that's starting in, a week and a bit's time. But we've got the next Pocket Dimension. So if you go to if you're listening to this, straight away, if you go into Dark Dimension and scroll all the way to the right, Pocket Dimension is available in 3 days and 1 hour's time. So don't forget about that. It's giving away all of the goodies it gave last time, which is very exciting. Loads of teal gear, loads of mini new uniques and stuff like that. Yeah, there's just no mention of it in the blog post, which I find really unusual.
Interesting.
And from memory, the trait for that was a disciple, I believe. Is that right? Or am I thinking disciple is for?
I'm sure disciple was for something else.
It's for the Scourge event, isn't it?
It's disciple for no. There's no trait for the Scourge event, is there?
Okay.
Isn't it just each node needs certain things?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Sorry, you're right. Yeah. Okay. So maybe disciples for that. For this Pocket Dimension, then that makes sense. I think.
Maybe. Yeah. We shall see.
Yeah. But yeah, just don't forget about that Pocket Dimension coming in literally 3 days' time. So yeah, we will discuss it next week. Right. Okay. So Strike Pass Season 14 heading away on March.
Quickly, sorry, just going back to before we move on quickly, just going back to that Doctor Strange event. I'm just calculating the team I'm going to use. They're going to be 680k. So I'll be interested to see if that's enough.
It should be, mate.
We shall see.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's interesting that, I mean, so this is the event campaign for Doctor Strange Heartless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. It's just gonna be interesting to see how difficult it is.
Yeah, I'll say, I mean, because historically the event campaigns are super easy, aren't they? It's like, do you know what I mean? It's just auto, walk away, done. So I'm glad that they've added a new difficulty and added more rewards. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see because this is probably going to be one of the highest level teams I'll ever have for a story event because of the characters they're letting us use. I mean, mainly Gamora being 182k, and unless they allow Doctor Doom in some events, then she's my second highest character. So yeah, but good to see. Anyway, sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to do it. It's like you say, it's a change from the regular. So yeah, we enjoy a challenge here.
Indeed.
So Strike Pass Season 14, heading away on March 29th, is Season 14 of Strike Pass, and the upcoming season featured character is the Galactic Outlaw Star-Lord T'Challa. So don't miss out on improving your roster by completing your daily objective for Strike Pass Season 14. So Star-Lord T'Challa coming to Strike Pass. You happy about that?
I'm happy that it's a relatively new character that they're putting in the Strike Pass, yeah, but I couldn't care less about Star-Lord T'Challa.
Okay, there you
but
go.
People are interested in getting him, then I like that. It's good. Better than, oh, look at this cool costume you could. No. Characters.
Yeah. Characters, not costumes.
Yeah. Where's
right.
Joey Diaz? Character shards. We'll go to hell.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's see these weekly events, mate. Stock up on promotion credits and mutant character shards with these upcoming events. For all bonus events, filter your roster using the feature trait to find eligible characters and their corresponding nodes. So lead the way, mate.
Gifted Gathering bonus event on March 27th. 2 times character shards for X-Men and Brotherhood. Character shards from campaigns.
Which will help you unlock the Asteroid M. It's a repeating legendary event, which will give you Magneto shards. Which requires 5 X-Men and or Brotherhood characters at a minimum of 5 stars to unlock Magneto. And there is a video for that on our channel, youtube.com/4playuk.
Yeah, buddy. And then we've got the Slingshot Blitz, that's easy for me to say, starting on March 28th, which rewards Yo-Yo character shards. Yeah, cheers. Already got 7 stars.
Yeah, yeah, me too. But awesome opportunity for people that want to unlock Yo-Yo, even though she's power creep now. But yeah, enjoy that. So Gear Explosion bonus event, March 28th, rewards 3 times Origin gear from campaign nodes.
And then we got the Man Blitz, March 31st. You get yourself some Bishop character shards even. Yes, please.
It's awesome. I love Bishop. He is great in that Astonishing X-Men team. Unfortunately, mine's 7 stars, so
he's in that filthy war store, so yeah. he only gets taken up to 6.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, mate, he's literally all my credits are going towards him. And yeah, now it's come back to bite me, so happy days. But yeah, so pretty miserable week for Blitz for me. Both characters at 7, but it's all good. But we've got the Wakanda Nation bonus event as well. Bonus 2 times character shards for all Wakandans.
Talking about miserable events. After you waste time getting your Wakanda character shards, you can use them in the Chaos Theory Flash event and get yourself some silver and gold promotion credits. The only thing they're good for.
Yeah. I mean, there's almost no point me playing the game this week, so my Wakandas are 7 stars as well.
Having a week off, man. Oh, your Wakandas are 7 stars, you filthy animal.
Yeah, that's.
No.
Yeah.
Get in the commanders. Absolutely not. Never.
Yeah, not great, but you know, like I say, it's good because I can max out the rewards every time it comes around, so that's good. But that's literally the only good thing about that team. Like they're one of my I'm trying to work out where to position them in my blitz rotation, so I know it's because it's a guaranteed loss every time. You know what I mean? So if I'm climbing for points, I put them a little bit higher because I'm like, right, okay, that can knock that down, so I can get a few more wins before it goes down. Yeah.
When you said I was trying to work out where to position them, I was praying that my bin was in arm's reach, but it wasn't.
Yeah, well, yeah. Hopefully they get a rework soon because it's such a shame that those characters aren't very good anymore.
Yeah, it really is a shame because I do like those characters. Like Black Panther's cool. I really like Killmonger as a villain. I think Shuri's an interesting character. And Baku's pretty wicked. Everyone loves a bit of Michonne, but God, that team's just bad. They're just dreadful. There's nothing redeeming about them. Awful. God awful.
Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? More than anything.
Yeah, they do need a big old rework.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we've got Black Panther 2 coming out next year, haven't we? So hopefully then.
Yeah, maybe. They should throw Winter Soldier in that team. Rework the whole thing. Throw Winter Soldier in there to make it interesting. Give him the White Wolf tag or whatever.
Yeah,
and just mix it up, make it something different.
Yeah. Yeah, so just having a quick look at the blog post on Reddit, just for some extra info. Top comment with an absolute heap of upvotes is about the Pocket Dimension. It's literally starting in 3 days. Yeah, everyone's talking about that. So
yeah, it's a surprising omission from them. But again, I mean, I'm astonished stuff like that happens. You know what I mean? Like surely somebody must proofread that blog.
Yeah.
And check it against stuff. Although saying that, I mean, at work, I've seen it happen as well, where they put stuff out and then it gets emailed out to everyone, like clients and stuff like that, and obviously on the mailing list, I'm like, oh, who read this? It's not true. It's wrong.
Yeah. It's difficult. Like, yeah. I don't understand, like you say, how these things get missed. But I mean,
I think it's probably just that they've probably got the new patch going live. Loads of new bugs are probably rolling in. They've got, I mean, a heap of characters. They are throwing characters at us. Do you know what I mean? Like, I swear every time I read a kit, I log into the website and there's another kit on there. I'm like, oh my god, just characters after characters. And it's probably just a shocking omission where they'd already scheduled it and they'd forgotten about it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's pretty silly. But I'm loving how many characters they're throwing out. It's great.
Yeah, no, it's good, isn't it? I mean, I just, yeah, fingers crossed. We if we find out anything else, we'll I don't know, we'll attach something in the comments below on the YouTube or something like that. But
follow on Twitter, follow the 4Play Luke on Twitter.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'll be tweeting about it. Oh, hang on, give us 2 secs.
Ooh, saucy.
Oh, okay.
There's old.
We've got another. We've literally just before we wrap up, we've got another blog post just drop.
Oh, really? No way.
Literally just dropped, mate. That's exciting.
5. There it is.
Okay, so celebration incantation, and if there's nothing about it, so this I'm not editing this. Like, this is literally live, so we are going into this blind, mate. All right, so
I'm not editing this. You're editing out the stuff before you did the intro. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, absolutely am. Yeah.
My point now. Instantly get kicked off YouTube and say the F word about 9 times.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. All right, so again, another blog post. If they do another one in an hour's time, I'm going to hit the roof. Well, I won't. I'll be asleep. But all right, okay. So celebration incantation. The 4th anniversary of Marvel Strike Force is here, and this year we're going to party like it's 1699 with the celebration incantation event. Say cheers to your 4 years of protecting Nexus Earth with rewards that double your enemies' toil and trouble. Here's how you earn rewards and make big time roster progress with this limited time event. Should have
really should say these cauldron puns for Halloween.
Yeah, I know.
They're gonna have a team right Halloween going, oh, we shot a load of the cauldron puns in March. What are we thinking?
Yeah, that's it. Hopefully they've got like a drawer full of them ready to go. You know what I mean?
I mean, they must do. I bet in their spare time they write Christmas cracker jokes. It's like they love a pun. So, Cauldron's an event store. Begin your rewards spell by collecting limited time Cauldron currency. Cauldron rewards are available in the following ways. You get 1 Cauldron per event campaign energy spent, 2 Cauldrons per ISO 8 campaign energy spent, 575 Cauldrons from the following daily objectives, 50 from your raid battles, the 2 daily raid battles, 200 from your Strike initiative raid, which is the 8 battles, 200 from your daily arena battles, so 2 arena battles, 125 from your 2 real-time arena battles, literally the only reason to do them, no other reason, pointless, waste time and money, 23 to 25 Cauldrons per Blitz win, 23 for each sim Blitz win, and 25 for a normal Blitz win. Don't do normal Blitz, sim it always.
Yeah, if you're doing the 25 for actual Blitz wins, you are an animal.
Yeah, you're a savage.
Yeah. You can then spend your Cauldrons on rewards in the event store to earn valuable gear such as augmented basic catalyst parts, augmented stat catalyst parts, augmented origin gear, superior basic catalyst parts, superior stat catalyst parts, superior origin gear, and mini uniques for gear tiers 14 and 15.
And then you got your successful brew milestone. Summon points towards the 14-day milestone, spending Cauldrons to earn rewards that include Teal Gear, Scarlet Witch Shards, T2 ISO 8, Armory Orbs, and the Frog's Breath Orb. More on this below.
Okay, bonus events. Keep an eye out for the bonus events that start at various points during Celebration Incantation. Each will help you earn additional resources to aid your progress.
So we've got the Gear Explosion, which is 2-time Mystic Gear in all campaign nodes.
XP Throttle, which is 2 times Commander experience in all campaign and ISO 8 campaign nodes.
And then you've got your Gear Blowout, 20% off all gear in the main gold store and 20% off store refreshes in the main store.
And then Raining Gold, 2 times gold in all campaign nodes.
And then we've got the Spell Ingredient Orb. Harness the magic from 4 Spell Ingredient Orbs. Each Spell Ingredient Orb rewards a special gift. And here's what you can find in each orb and the reward inside of each. And this is like the the 10 rings orbs, wasn't it? Where you were getting the for Shang-Chi.
That's right. Yeah.
Coloured medallions, didn't they?
That's right. Yeah. So starting with the Eye of Newt, select unique gear pieces found in the event calendar.
And then you get the Dragon Tooth, 80 character shards from a pool of Dark Hunter and or Web Warrior characters found in the Dragon Tooth Orb offer. That's good.
Yeah,
80 character shards.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick look. So your options there, okay? Because I was worried when I just saw that, and I was like, oh my god, we're going to end up with bloody Spider-Man or Miles or.
That's a very good point. It's a very, very good point.
So you've got in your center pillar is Doctor Voodoo, Spider Gwen, Morbius, Scarlet Spider, and Spider Punk.
And where are they in the Cauldron's Orb? Are they? Yes, they are. Yeah, I see them.
Yeah. Oh, and then on the other side, on the right, you can get Elsa and Ghost Rider. So I assume on the left you could probably end up getting, you can get Spider-Man or Spider-Man Miles. So, but not in the center pillar. So that's quite good.
Yeah, but I'm guessing we need to buy them with cash monies, right?
No, it says where is it? Harness Magic's each spell. Where did? Sure, we.
So the first one, yeah. So if you go down to those things, so the first one was in the event calendar.
Yeah.
Up a touch. A bit more. There you go. So the Eye of Newt, that's in the event calendar. The Dragon's Tooth is the Dragon Tooth Orb offer. So I'm assuming that's cash monies, right?
Yeah, but I haven't seen that in the office section.
Maybe it hasn't appeared yet.
Yeah, probably tonight, I imagine.
Yeah, can't see it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's nothing there now, is there?
No, not I can see. So we'll see how much that costs when that appears.
Yeah, I mean that probably okay. And then so do you want to do Frog's Breath?
Yeah, so then Frog's Breath is 7 L5 green ISO crystals for a mix of brawler and or controller character shards, and that's found in the successful brew milestone, which is the cauldron one, right?
Yeah.
So let's find out what milestone that is at. Weird coloured orb, where are you?
And while you're looking at that, I'll do the Spider's Egg. So enough Elite 5 credits to open an Elite 5 Red Star Orb found in the anniversary gift inbox. So the anniversary is on the 28th, I believe, so a couple of days away. It's either the 26th or the 28th. So we'll just get that one in the inbox. So yeah, like you say, it's very similar to the Shang-Chi event where 4 things were free. So 3 things were free and the 4th is paid.
Yeah. And it's milestone 32. So 2/3 of the way into the event. Not too bad. But I'll take that. They're not putting it right at the end. That's very achievable. I think you need 46,500 points. Day one today, I got, what did I say earlier? About 6,000.
Yeah, you're
40-day event. So
yeah,
well, that should be near 90,000, about 84,000. That should be following that same vein. So 46,000 seems very achievable.
Brilliant. Okay. So do you want to hit this costumes bit, mate?
Sure. So open all 4 spell ingredient orbs to add Black Bolt's and or Nick Fury's Strike anniversary costume to your roster using gold phase bits, which will be available in the limited time achievements. And again, that was Spider-Man's awesome costume, wasn't it, that we got?
That's right. Yeah.
Those things. So I remember not doing it because I refused to pay for that orb, and I was just like, oh, I really want that costume, but I'm not buying it. No way. No way, no how. And at that time, there was no Web Warriors either, was there? So I was like, I'm never going to use them anyway. That'll teach me to be tight.
That's it. All right, okay, and here we go, Pocket Dimension. So we were complaining about it earlier, and we got the second blog post. So here we go, let's get into it. Pocket Dimension. The celebration incantation is not only conjuring up valuable rewards, but it will open up another Pocket Dimension. This time around, only characters with the limited time disciple trait and are level 65 or higher will be able to participate. Okay.
You called it, mate. You called it on the disciple, and I'm in trouble.
Okay. So let's see what we get for it while you have a look. So for those who complete the first time run, receive 6 fully crafted superior gear for gear tier 15, 3 fully crafted or augmented gear pieces, 175 silver promo credits, and 1,250 random gear pieces, superior and augmented. And then if you're able to complete the timed run before the event timer expires, you'll additionally receive 6 fully crafted superior gear for tier 15, 3 fully crafted augmented gear, 55 gold promo, and 1,450 random gear pieces, superior and augmented. It's a 7-day event, so prepare your roster for a quick strike attack in this dangerous dimension.
It's not looking good for me, mate.
No?
My top 5 characters: Black Bolt, that's fine, 152k. He's nails, that's
Okay.
fine. Then we got Iceman at 90k, Scarlet Witch at 85k, Ghost Rider at 78k, and then Shocker at 61k. I'm in trouble.
Mate.
Looking good for old Diggsy.
The interesting thing about Pocket Dimension is here, like, so the last one we had, obviously, we also got Scarlet Spider shards, didn't we? But there's no character shards in this one.
That is a very good point, actually. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, you're right. We did get Scarlet Spider. I'm skimping on the shards, Scopely. What did I just tell you?
Yeah. V's up.
Exactly.
And I mean, like, I was looking at the Pocket Dimension. I'm sure it hasn't got anything about teal gear stuff, has it? Superior gear 15.
Yeah, that's the augmented gear.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right, okay. Awesome. All right. I'll take it back. I will put my flamethrower down. For me, it's not great, mate. I mean, my highest is Iceman, who's 85 at 147k, but then, I mean, everyone's going to be hiding behind him. I mean, my Black Bolt's not even 75. Oh, dude. Yeah, I mean, Ghost Rider, he's level 65. So yeah, he's just under 80k. Morbius is 65. Oh man, I've got some work to do.
There's only one thing for it, mate. By the orbs, get DS Heartless in. Detective Sergeant Heartless.
That's it, DS Heartless, mate. Yeah.
That's wicked. I know you've unlocked him. Have you looked at his
his animation?
Yeah, the tentacle comes out his arm. That is quality.
Yeah.
That's wicked. Oh, I can't even level up because I just spent 3 million leveling up Deathpool for the lols. I have to wait till the morning.
Okay. Right. So yeah. So guys, make sure you get into your disciple. Have a look in your roster. Have a look at your disciples. Make sure you get 5 that can get through that event. I mean, you've got to think about sustain as well, haven't you? And I think the only character there is, I mean, I suppose you could use Scarlet Witch if you're going to take her up anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And she pairs with Doctor Strange. That's the only thing that I can think to do is, Deathpool will be the battery, and just hope that most of the energy goes to Doctor Strange for his ultimate.
There's no Deathpool in Disciple. That's the only...
Oh no, sorry, Deathpool was on the other one, wasn't he?
Yeah. So I mean, she's going to have synergy, isn't she, with Supernatural? So
yeah.
So you could pair her with Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I might have to take Ghost Rider up a bit as well. He's only at 80k, but he's a good character. I can juice him up. Yeah,
especially after his rework. Oh man. Okay, yeah. So guys, get to work on your disciples. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a mean set of characters. Well, there's no one good in there.
Yeah.
Or there's no. Yeah, there's such little synergy. I mean, I suppose arguably I could level up Yo-Yo and pair her with Black Bolt, but she's like you said earlier, she's being so power crept now.
Yeah.
Oh, Scopely, you mean boys. How very dare you.
Yeah.
That's not good. Oh, well, that's it. I'll just have to save up that ultimate for the hard nodes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. So, and that's the end of their blog post from there. So, what I'll do is I'll do one more refresh, mate, before we get out of it, just to make sure we've not frantically writing stuff. But I haven't got any notifications on Twitter, so I think we're safe. Yeah, we are safe to go. Right. Okay, guys, please remember to rate and review this podcast, however you consume it. And don't forget to follow or subscribe. Remember, all roads lead to youtube.com/4playuk. If you want to ask us a question for next week, drop it down in the YouTube comments below. And there is a link in the description if you are listening on a podcast service. Thank you very much for checking us out. And we will catch you next week. Digz, you got anything else you want to say?
No, mate. See you next week.
Thanks a lot. And good luck, Commanders. Boom.